Today's been a rough day. It's been a hump day.
No, it wasn't. It was trying to find a way to get you here, you dumbass.
I just thought you really wanted to hang out.
He was having a meeting to get you here. You idiot!
Oh, let me for Mike, he said, hey, I used to love it too. Hey, let's meet up and go someplace. Okay, where you want to go? You pick wherever you want to go. Okay, Mike. Let's go here. No, don't like that. No, okay. That's a chain restaurant. I don't do chain restaurants.
Dude, no, come on. I'm not allowing this slander.
In the end, you know what it ends up being? Mike, tell me where you want to go. Tell me where you want to go. Tell me where you want me to tell you where to go. And that's how it ends up being.
Just, you know what? The lies are so absurd, I will not dignify these with a response. Let's go to Scott. 97 one more time, Scott.
You guys are killing me. Now, Rico, for your high-level game day meeting tomorrow, that is definitely happening, and it's not just some cover-up for you to go to the dairy store.
That's right.
I would like to propose, if you would be so kind, to either get one or preferably both of RV Guy and Katana Guy in as the play-by-play announcers for every time MSU turns the ball.
Literally, turnover by MSU, and then on that new expensive audio system.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt big time.
Come on, we got the Sadiq Bay drop down at LCA.
Okay, you know what? I like that. Okay. Get
Anthony Russo.
I don't know if you can get the RV guy.
RV guy, he cusses too much. Right? You get, imagine Russo is like 1 for 9, another errant throw.
That hurt big time.
At that point, the student section will be saying in unison.
4th and 16. Well, I wish you good luck tomorrow. I know some of the things in your presentation. I just didn't want to out you. I didn't want to do that. I did the black uniforms with the black helmets because I know the people will go wild. The other things in there, you have good ideas.
It's all the all-neon jerseys.
I just wish you would have shared them with the people. That's the point of your audio show.
All-neon jerseys with stay.
Right down the front.
House of pants, it says Michigan State down the other leg.
Go green. Who designed this? Are we getting rid of the Fly Lansing scoreboard?
And that's sponsored.
They're giving you scores like David gives you bets. The games aren't even on the same day. It was Tuesday. Spring is here. Means you need to start playing for your landscape.
I wish David was my bookie.
Jeez. David, Ben Simmons had that triple double last night? No, man, he didn't play. Miller Landscape, go to getmillernow.com. Listen, Baby Rico's game day experience is getting that stupid piece of artwork gone from the entrance of the stadium. Miller Landscape could do that for you. Miller Landscape would bring a caterpillar out there, bulldoze that piece of crap, and put up a Spartan statue. They could do it. Or maybe you just want a country. Yeah, anything's better than that piece of garbage art. Talk to your man and I'll find out who's responsible for that atrocity.
Sounds
Miller Landscape, best in the game. Go to getmillernow.com. If it happens outside, it's Miller. And by the way, if you're looking for work and you've got any discernible skill outside, they'll hire you. They are desperate to hire people. Getmillernow.com. It's Miller Landscape.
This AutoSuit.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jim Rohn with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Paid for by NHTSA. There's no such thing as a good excuse for not buckling up. Click it or ticket. Have to say, Mavs, Clippers was awesome TV. So was Lakers v Suns. 2 great games. That's the good news. The bad news, they were effectively played at the exact same time. Good thing, though, that Nets-Celtics boat race got its very own time slot. As for the Lakers, about Anthony Davis. In a movie we have already seen, the big man does not even bother to show up for game 1, but owns it completely, says he knows he has to be better. Never mind that should never happen to a guy like that in the first place, but says he knows he has to be better, and then goes comes out and dominates. That's the Lakers you expect to see. Bludgeoning teams on the inside, playing insane defense, and getting it done. And AD got it done. I'm Jim Rome.
What? Just 15 seconds to talk about Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea? That smooth taste of real brewed tea with just the right kick of alcohol? What? We started already. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for it in the bright yellow cans.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
I'm not going very far. It's too uncomfortable. I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I just forget. There's no such thing as a good excuse for not buckling up. You're not only putting yourself at risk of injury or death, it could also cost you lots of money. Cops are writing tickets, so why take the risk? Do the smart thing and start buckling up every trip, day or night. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
What? Just 15 seconds to talk about Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea? That smooth taste of real brewed tea with just the right kick of alcohol? Well, we started already. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for it in the bright yellow cans.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company.
I'm writing you a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt.
Mom, when you get a ticket for not buckling up, it doesn't just come from an officer. It comes from everyone who loves you.
Like your family.
And your best friend.
And your other best friend. They all want you to buckle up. Every trip, every time. Because seatbelts save lives.
And we like having you around.
Did you know 3 out of 4 people ejected from a vehicle in a crash will die?
So buckle up every time you drive. If you won't do it for yourself,
Do it for me.
Yeah, do it for us.
All right, I buckled.
that's better. Sorry about the ticket, but you are my favorite son.
I'm your only son.
Details.
Save your money, save your life. Click it or ticket. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning. You're no golf pro. You're just a guy trying to practice your swing without your back hurting. But you can get treatment for your back pain just like the pros do. Instead of going to your doctor first, start with Athletico Physical Therapy. With no prescription needed, their physical therapists find the source of your pain and start treating it before it gets worse. The same therapists who work with world-class athletes and elite golfers will work with you. No injuries. That's winning.
It all starts at Athletico Physical Therapy. Schedule your free assessment with athletico.com. No prescription needed in most states.
2 Men in a Truck is the leader in all things moving. And now, junk removal service. So whether you are looking to simplify your next home or business move, or just need help with that spring cleaning project, go to 2meninatruck.com and get a quote today.
Radio.com is now Odyssey. Download the Odyssey app and listen to 97.1 The Ticket and all the sports, news, music, and podcasts that move you.
All right, so coming up 10 minutes. I don't know if it's going to go good, it's going to go bad. I have no idea, but I made fun of Jeopardy yesterday. Apparently that caused a big issue. Because I don't think anybody watches Jeopardy, and the people who do are near death. So I just wasn't, Well, naturally, these guys on my last day before vacation are like, oh, watch this. We're going to make Mike play Jeopardy. So we have something fun. The problem is Roberto already screwed up one thing today, and my confidence in him is a bit shaken.
I'm pretty confident in this.
Well.
I think that, now, do you want me, just so you guys can prepare, would you like your categories for Jeopardy today?
No.
You don't want to know yet?
No.
Okay.
No, because then one of these guys will cheat.
Well, we think, too, that we should have 3 players, David, Rico, and you, and Kenny will keep score.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll play 2 segments. We'll have some fun with this. But we are going to get to Sean McDermott of the Buffalo Bills as well, because I still can't figure out what he was trying to say, and the math on what he was trying to say makes no GD sense. David, the ticket text, though, right now.
Sacrifice one person on Mike's hit list at midfield during halftime at every home game.
I mean, it's not the worst idea I've heard.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, people. It says, Mike, hear me out. A turnover stripper. A lap dance on the bench for every interception or fumble recovered.
No.
See what Rico can do.
I offered preseason last year, and this idea could work. But that school is not interested in fun because they act like they are a scared little child.
Where do you put
The turnover
space in the corner.
Big space. Give me a jackhammer and one afternoon. I got it covered.
While you at it, let's install some new rules.
Kids, well, no, you do. MSU, it's an embarrassment. The fact that that school charges what they charge for tickets for their already wholly inferior football product, but then they ask people, here, we're going to treat you like animals, and you're going to pee in a trough. It's a disgrace.
What does this have to do with the Lambo on the field? There's no space.
Oh, the turnover Lambo would be awesome.
A turnover bicycle, maybe. Not room for a Lambo.
You can make room. Continue.
See, I think this one is something that can actually happen. I want a real tailgate experience. No more tailgate patrol.
Yep. Well, it goes without saying. A, they got to change the way they do the parking and stop being extortionists. B, they need to recommission Munfield and make it a tailgating lot. And I don't want to hear about this no alcohol thing. Grow up. Put turf down on it. Let people reserve their spot. Treat it like the Grove at Ole Miss. Let people reserve the spot, the tent, the whole deal. And then you give them a list of places they can order their tailgate food from because we don't want charcoal or propane there. And let people have a good time. And then give people porta potties to pee in.
Back to tailgating.
That's why people do it, jackass. Not everybody's hobnobbing with the coaches and, ooh, talk to me about hip turn.
Mike can't deep fry a grizzly bear, so he gets upset.
So it's been a long time.
Mike just told me I was number one, David.
With a big foam finger.
So I haven't been out there in a long time. Please tell me this isn't true. Screens outside the stadium. Do they not have screens outside of the stadium?
There's nothing. You wouldn't even know it's a Saturday in the Big Ten unless you're in the stadium. They have killed the tailgating. Killed it.
Big screens outside the stadium.
Big screens. Places to watch the game.
This ain't Cowboys, though.
I mean, I haven't been out there in a long time. I really thought they updated.
David, you're not missing.
Oh my gosh. Because I want to see points, wins, and beer sales at Spartan Stadium.
The alcohol sale thing, it's not for me, but you just have to
I
understand.
never understood that.
It's not a big deal.
We're acting like people aren't drinking in the
And
parking
then
lot.
people will slam 2 beers before they go into the game. So
2 beers? How about a case?
No, I meant 2 as they walk in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We got to finish
Just
this.
out.
We still got 12 cans of this 24 case.
Right.
We got to finish this first.
Shotgun.
And we're going to say
My point is, use the beer sales to fund the bathroom. Done. David, continue. I could go all day. Do you want me to send you a list before the end of the show?
Go ahead and send me a list. What flavor ice cream would you like?
And at 5:45, you can read the list?
I'll read the list.
Exactly as I write it?
Exactly as you write it. As you get me fired.
Got a deal.
Go F yourself, Detroit.
Somebody says throw money towards Guy Fieri's way, and he can take care of the food at the stadium.
Look, man,
it's Guy Fieri intros.
Anything beats what they got. Again, you're charging people NFL prices, and you're giving them a Little League food experience. It's just not right.
Can we get a Guy Fieri intro to the game?
Sure.
Maybe we can consult with some local prisons for some food items.
Exactly, right? Here, hey, look, it's the gruel stand. We're taking you to a funky little joint with no food, geriatrics, and scoreless games. This is Spartan Stadium. We're taking you to a place where a former buffet attendant is now the AD. This is Michigan State University. I'm sorry.
And on top of that, he gave me the middle finger.
I'll let it go. 248-539-9797. All right. There was force behind it. You're right. FanDuel. All right. Nice segue, huh? FanDuel letting you place your first bet risk-free. New users get up to $1,000 backside credit if your first bet doesn't win. Now, what the holy hell does that mean? Well, it's simple. Basically, you get up to $1,000, you can rifle that first bet. You lose, they give it back to Insight Credit. You win, you cash. It's that simple. And for those people crying about, well, why is Insight Credit not cash? Why? Guys, they're running a business. They want you to gamble with them. You're betting with them and depositing money to bet with them. So what are you crying for? You get a free roll. Make it happen. It's FanDuel Sportsbook. Promo code TICKET. Got to be 21 and up. Michigan. First online real money wager only. Risk-free bet. Refund issued. Non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Restrictions do apply. You can check those out. Sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. A gambling problem. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. It's FanDuel Sportsbook. The official partner. 97.1 The Ticket.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Penske Logistics. Seeing the usual slowdowns through the existing work zones, and a crash has just been cleared in Macomb County, 94 eastbound at Harper Avenue. Backups continue, though, from 696. Earn a $1,500 sign-on bonus with Penske Logistics on Wednesday, May 26th, and become part of their growing team in Romulus. This is a great opportunity for individuals who have an outgoing attitude and want to excel in a warehouse environment. Visit or search Penske.jobs. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
We asked people in Michigan why they got the COVID-19 vaccine.
Because I am 24 weeks pregnant and we wanted to protect our baby boy.
The vaccinated to protect my family, protect my friends, and help our community.
Because I believe in the science.
Why did you get vaccinated?
My best friend couldn't. She caught COVID and passed away the day before her birthday. That is my why.
Be able to hug my mom again. I haven't been able to hug her in over a year.
I want to hug my grandma again. I'm ready to get back to somewhat normal.
All the vaccines have been tested for safety and are trusted by doctors.
I'm vaccinated. I'm coming to give you a big hug. I love you, Mom.
You've got your why. Now find a vaccine near you at michigan.gov/COVID vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. Odyssey has all the podcasts you crave, including Exit Scam, a new true crime podcast. When Gerald Cotton, the founder of Canada's biggest Bitcoin exchange, died under mysterious circumstances in India, $215 million in his customers' accounts was frozen forever. All because he'd forgotten to leave behind his passwords. Or at least that's what those customers were told. Listen to Exit Scam episodes a week ahead, exclusively on the Odyssey app. Get all your podcasts, music, news, and sports on Odyssey.
I'm Jeff Lesson. This week on Lesson on Golf, we discuss the Polecat with its designer, former PGA Tour star Dan Pohl. Twosomes right now at the Polecat, just $90, only at LessonOnGolf.com. Lesson on Golf, Sunday, 8 a.m., 97.1 The Ticket.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Tempura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Tigers host Cleveland tonight, 7:10 right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Tigers have dropped 4 in a row. The NFL and the Players Association reportedly agreed a $208.2 million salary cap for 2022. NBA playoffs tonight, 3 games, Philadelphia and Washington. Hawks take on the Knicks, and the Grizzlies, they lead the Jazz 1-0 as well. Stanley Cup playoffs also with 3 games, Islanders and Penguins, the Lightning and Panthers, Las Vegas against Minnesota. College basketball news, University of Michigan, Hunter Dickinson will explore the NBA draft while retaining his college eligibility, meaning he will not hire an agent at this point. A major Japan newspaper calling for the cancellation of the Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo, already postponed a year due to COVID. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
The hit list continues with violence not seen since the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Justin Coleman, Thomas Kithier, Desmond Trufant, Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia, Matt Stafford, Blake Griffin, and now Foster Lawyer. The alleged hitman is said to be reputed underworld boss Mikey the Fisherman Valenti.
Oh, it's on me. It's on me. You know the only thing that ought to be on you? About 6 feet of professional dirt. Get this guy out of here.
Ah, yes. All right, listen. Best of luck to Foster Lawyer at Olivet or wherever he transferred. What? You such disapproval.
No, I love this one.
That hit list is real. Let's get into this now. Roberto, if you would join us. I made fun of Jeopardy yesterday. We were talking Aaron Rodgers. I'm tired of hearing about, he's hosting Jeopardy. Like, that's something special. So now you've decided, because I hate Jeopardy and the people hated that I hate Jeopardy, that we should play Jeopardy. Well, this is this is the Valenti Show with Rico version of Jeopardy. So it's kind of tailored to you guys. Categories. Okay. Potent potables. Are we ready to get started? Sure. Okay, our version of Jeopardy only has 3 categories, 5 questions in each category, because, listen, I'm not going to be here all day, for God's sake. No, 2 seconds. Okay, your categories are food and drink, American history, and 4-letter words. I like that. I love that category. That's right. I've got several of them in my email to Rico with my ideas. So I think we have David playing and you and Rico. So why don't you guys decide who wants to go first and be the first one to play? Can I ask one question? We don't have buzzers, so are we raising our hand like school? Well, we should start it. No, I think if you get... That's not fair. If you get the answer wrong, it goes to the next player. Oh, so it's a pity party. Yeah, we'll try that. All right. Yeah, we don't have buzzers. All right. And then this place ain't spraying for it.
We'll just raise our hands.
All right. We will work on the honor system. Oh, I'm sorry. You work for the CDC? Where's Kenny? He's with me in the studio. He's going to keep score for us and sort of be the judge, if you will. All right, let's go. Okay, here we go. Who wants to go first? David? Start with Rico. Age before beauty. Okay, remember, your categories: food and drink, American history, and 4-letter words. Rico, you're up.
Easy. Was it food and drink? What's the first? What is it like for
100?
100,
200, 300, 400, 500.
Food and drink for 100.
Food and drink for 100. Kenny Cott only drinks this brand of rum.
I got it. Admiral Nelson.
That's right.
No, he didn't say what is Admiral Nelson. He's out. I was going to say that, but okay. All right. No, but that's
I forgot to say you must answer in the form of questions.
No, you don't have to.
That's the Jeopardy rules. So then, between me and David, who gets to answer it?
Whoever gets there first.
But we don't have the.
What is Admiral Nelson?
Boom. Okay. All right. I don't want to do that. Who gets that?
Let's go here. Food and drink, 500.
You go for the chalupa here. Okay. Food and drink for 500. This mixture of apples, nuts, celery, and mayonnaise was named for a hotel. Waldorf. What is a Waldorf? What is a Waldorf what?
Salad.
That is correct.
It was my question. You don't get to buzz in on my question.
So Mike now with 500, Rico with 100.
Let's go food and drink for 400, Boner.
Okay. Food and drink for 400. This lunch meat is named for the Italian city that's also home to Mortadella.
These questions are culturally biased.
What is Genoa? That is incorrect.
Oh. Whoa, Rico Beer David's not playing. What is Bologna? Or Bologna?
That is correct.
If you called it bologna, that's amazing.
All right, go ahead. Okay, so now what? Rico with 500, tied with Mike. David at a big 0.
Yeah, David, are you trying?
This isn't my category. I don't want this category.
I don't want this.
So
let's go. What's history?
American history.
Let's go American history for 300.
God, I hate Jeopardy. It's the worst. American history for 300. Starting in 2020, this man demanded you treat each other with RESPECT.
David beat us to it.
to get it wrong.
Who is Doug Karsh?
That is correct.
Today is National Cookie Day.
That's American
love
history.
I love that a Doug one-liner is in the American history.
Right, exactly.
Well, I said in 2020, it's American history.
All right, go ahead. Let's go American history for 200, please, Roberto.
Okay, American history for 200. He is the author of the national bestseller, Bo's Lasting Lessons.
Who is John Eubanks?
That is correct.
Or a.k.a. Johnny Porkfat.
Yeah, we would accept Johnny Porkfat, Johnny Bacon.
Right, Johnny U.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go.
How is this American history?
Right. What's the other category?
4-letter words.
4-letter words in honor of Mike.
Yes.
Let me go 4-letter words. Let's go for the big boy. Let's go for 500.
Oh, 4-letter words for 500. The Abominable Snowman. The Abominable Snowman.
What is a Yeti?
That is correct.
You know what? I'm gonna sit this one out.
No. Keep going. Run the table.
board. Run the table.
4-letter words for 400
Yeah,
hours.
for 400.
4-letter words for 400. The upper floor of a warehouse converted to a residential or studio use.
What is a loft?
Come on, that is correct.
That's a daily double.
Run the board. 300.
300.
4-letter words for 300. A noisy outburst or a steady wind of 32 to 63 miles per hour.
Oh, I know that too.
Come on.
Damn. What is a gale?
That is correct.
Go for 200. I mean, just clean all these up. We'll do this in one segment. This is ridiculous. That's why I hate this game. 2 people up on stage sit there and do nothing and look like total losers. And then some guy like Ken Jennings is like, oh, look at me. Right.
All right, so for 200.
You want 4-letter words for 200?
4-letter, yeah.
4-letter words for 200. This man would sell out his own mother before Bo Schembechler.
Please, I got it now.
Oh, Rico has to answer.
It's time's out. Go ahead. Who is Wojo?
Oh, no, that is the right answer.
I like the made up ones. I think they look better than the real stuff. What's the last category? American history.
American history 500.
American history for $500. 8 Americans were killed April 24th, 1980 in a failed attempt to rescue American hostages held in this city.
What is Waco?
I was in 80.
That was me.
Is it Munich?
That is wrong. Rico.
What is Tehran?
You have a dirty hooker mouth.
American history is yes.
American history for 400.
American history for 400.
God, he really does watch TV.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Oh, I know about your useless stuff. Look at me.
I mean, but I was born during the Iran hostage situation.
Good for you.
It was huge news when I was a kid.
You were a kid? You were probably what?
I was in grade school.
Oh, sorry. Okay, American history for 400. The 1876 Centennial Exhibition in this city helped heal the wounds after the Civil War.
Rico was alive for that, too.
What is Philadelphia?
That is correct.
I mean, you can tell he's one of the losers who watches this show. He's just crushing.
Hey, listen to the clues.
Go ahead, Ken
Centennial
Jennings.
City.
American history for 300.
American history. That's already. We did that already.
200. 100. What's left?
American history for 100. Here we go. This staple of Detroit radio was born on December 29th, 1958.
Was Dick Hurt?
What is? Oh, here. What is?
I like the student kung fu.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes.
Nice. Mike Stone.
What else you got?
How about
That's the other
food and
thing.
drink for 300?
I'll take it, but we do need a board because there's no way to keep track.
Food and drink for
yeah.
400.
We got to work on this summer. Go ahead.
Okay. Add some onions to this Greek dish of eggplant layered with ground meat and covered in bechamel sauce.
What is moussaka?
That is correct.
What is on Mike's menu? That's good stuff. That is, man. That's good stuff. All right, what else is there?
How about 4-letter words for 100?
I'll take it.
This morning, Roberto's doctor said he needs to do this.
Detox is one.
No, that's not. 4-letter words.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Need an answer, sir.
What is diet?
That is correct.
All right.
Stop drinking.
Well, I said 4-letter words, so I encompassed it all in. Right. Yeah. I didn't know we were going there, but
I think there's only one more on the board here. Do we want the last one?
Let's just knock the last one out, and then we can calibrate this. But I think you need to create more of the station ones.
Well, I think we can go 5 categories now.
Right. That's fine. I like the station ones. The station ones are the best.
Yeah. Okay, food and drink for 200. David will absolutely not consume this meat.
What is pork?
That is correct.
Wasn't that my answer?
4-letter words.
That was food and drink.
Leave me alone. I wanted to end on a high note. All right, now listen. Here's what we're going to do. I'll do this, even though I utterly loathe this entire game, its sound effects, the setup, all of it. I will do this, but I'm with Rico. You have to come up with a board that involves the station and local sports. And then you got to get the blessing from Stoney and Wojo, because I think they used to do this bit. Didn't they? I don't know. I don't remember. It was like 30 years ago. No idea.
American history.
I have no idea.
I mean, do we like the men? Do we like the local spin where we got a little Johnny Bacon in there?
Those are the ones I like, and I think the listeners will like the ones about our station the most.
Okay.
I think that's the way forward.
Okay.
Along with, we got to figure out a board.
Yeah, we need to figure out from...
and buzzers.
We need the audience to text us, tell us, was this a promising pilot? Did the pilot pass?
Right, and if it was garbage, just ticket text in garbage. So no questions at Mike. All Mike things that are on Mike's menu if you do foods.
Now, Rico, how did you know the answers to all these? I'm very
Jeez, I wonder why.
Whatever, nerd.
The Iran, when the hostages got taken, he was in Iran. He was working for Fox 2. We went to go get ice cream. He was holding the camera. He was in a helicopter. I was flying over in my mind. Wait a minute, what is that? 248-539-97. Chris Webber just pulled his lead. You can text the feedback in at the same number. If the bid's good, text it. If the bid sucked, text it. I don't know. We're gonna try some things for summer while the Tigers try to, pull their head out of their ass.
Yeah, we're going to need this, believe me.
Yeah, Tigers are 40 games out of first. We're going to need a few things. Distracted driving is an epic. They won 5 in a row a few weeks ago. Look around. We've all seen it. I'm talking about people getting killed by distracted driving, and you're making Tigers jokes over. Listen to me. Nobody wants to talk about life insurance, but it's a must. Otherwise, your family will curse you while you're lying in your little box there at the viewing. Get life insurance. Mike Papura, National Benefit Plans. Why? Because NBP is better than the rest. Mike shops over 70 different life insurance carriers nationwide. Guarantees you the best possible rate. And you're not dealing with some phone jockey 6 states over. You're going to be protected. Your family will be taken care of. And you won't be viewed as a deadbeat in the afterlife. If there is an afterlife. You'd have to talk to David about that. The longer you wait, the possibility of not getting coverage increases. Mike Papura, 877-734-2200. Or on the web at nbphealth.com. Remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
Attention Michigan, do you really want a new car? But your credit's not so good, but you still owe money on your trade. But you still can't afford a large down payment. It's time to bring your butts to Lalandy Land, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Did you know that in 2020, the average homeowner gained over $20,000 in home equity? You can start on home improvement projects or pay off lingering debt with the increased equity in your home. Our one-of-a-kind process allows the majority of our loans to close in 10 business days or less. Take advantage of historically low interest rates. Call 248-308-5000 or go to davidhallmortgage.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435. Equal housing lender.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now. But if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Founded in 1916, the Detroit Urban League provides programs and services to thousands of youth, adults, and families every year. Call us at 313-832-4600 to find out more about our youth development, workforce, and WIC services.
So, how can I promote my new curbside pickup service?
It's possible with Staples Connect.
I need custom floor decals that'll get noticed, not just walked on.
Also possible, Staples Connect can help your business grow with custom printed sales and marketing materials. And now get 15% off signs, posters, and decals when you spend $75 or more. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. It's 529. Visit staples.com/signage for details.
Clay's Cleaning Service has a spotless reputation.
Take care of the windows. Hello, Mr. Clay.
But his business operations could use a light dusting.
I just scheduled for next week. I'll just check here. No, absolutely. We will be there tomorrow.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
As a dentist, I know what my patients are saying. She says her gums are irritating. Is there anything you can do? You can try new Crest Advanced Gum Restore. It detoxifies below the gum line to restore your gums back to health in just 7 days.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 the Ticket Studio line at 248-939-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas. Text the ticket now. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
All right, so as we recap that other nonsense, I do want to get to Sean McDermott, but David, the ticket text first, and apparently Kenny has an issue with what we just did.
Apparently so, but let me read this. It says, the bit was good, but it needs work. Roberto, you should make categories on the morning show, the midday show, and the one with the world show at the end.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Things that end in Joe, and every answer's Wojo. I like that. I like that.
A lot of people say that it was great.
People with liver cirrhosis.
Yes.
For 400. Is Wojo. Right. No, I think we can work on it as the summer goes along. But you got to do it right. I think you got to incorporate Celebrity Jeopardy from SNL 20 years ago. And I think, you got to get with Wojo. I'm pretty sure that's one of their old deals.
It is.
I will talk.
Yeah, I found out it was one of their.
All right, then you got to go to the Godfather of sports radio and get his blessing.
Absolutely.
Like, you remember when Rick Ross tried to perform here and he didn't ask Trick if it was okay? It's the same thing. So you don't get to do that if you don't talk to the Godfather of sports radio.
Like snorting cocaine. I will kiss his red, and they did the squares.
All right, then you got to ask Mike and Bob and figure it out.
Absolutely.
Don't put this on me, Roberto, but yeah, you saw what happened to Rick Ross. Come on.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, I was reading some text and I was looking at the scoreboard here, and it's a little lopsided. A lot of people saying the questions were too easy. They need more categories. It's too easy for somebody to run the table. David, you finished with a total of 200. Mike, 1,200. Rico, 3,300.
Right, but there's one geek on the show. He watches Jeopardy every night. He's 70. He uses a heated blanket. He calls them his programs and not his shows.
Yeah, Jeopardy's a program, correct?
Well, you know I did get up at 5:30 this morning. Right. The waiter doesn't need to know your name. He has a distinct advantage over us. So was I hashtagging? Right. That's all I'm saying. You have a distinct advantage because you're one of those people who watches Jeopardy. It's a certain type of person who has to watch Jeopardy. Educated. Well, yeah, that's it. All right, let's move along. David, you have Sean McDermott sound. Can we do this? So, Rico, we talked about 30 of the NFL stadiums have full capacity. And Vegas and numbnuts, Indianapolis, they'll get it. I mean, there's not going to be a stadium with full capacity. But what's interesting is the Buffalo Bills have said full stadium, vaccinated fans only. And that's been a bit of a kerfuffle. Some people are upset. You've had some Buffalo Bills players comment, Cole Beasley being one. Josh Allen kind of saying, well, I'm just not sure. So here's the thing. The NFL has also now made it that if players are vaccinated, they don't have to wear masks around the facility. There's no social distancing. It's do whatever you want to do. Right? Seems like a pretty good deal. So here's Sean McDermott, who's a very bright, very smart man. And I preface this by saying that because what you're about to hear is not bright and it's not intelligent. It's just what? Take a listen when he was asked the question about where they stand about being vaccinated. What are your numbers? As we sit here, Kenny, what did we call it? 9 weeks from training camp? Yeah. Okay. So take a listen to this audio. I want to talk about this for a second.
Timing is, I think, coming into play a little bit right now where the season's not upon us right now, but it will be at some point. And as we all know how these vaccines go, unless you get the single shot, the other double shots, if you will, take some time, to go through the time after the first shot and into the second till you're fully vaccinated. So we always have to keep that in mind, right? With, the length of time it takes to become fully vaccinated if you're going with a 2-shot approach. And not, I don't want to sound like a doctor here, but, I think that time element comes into play a little bit right now.
How? If you got vaccinated today and you didn't get your second shot for 6 weeks, you know what day it is, Rico? It's the 4th of July, which means you're still almost a full month out from training camp. Sean McDermott, what are you talking about? Your players have doctors on staff that they can be educated by. And if they make the willful choice not to get vaccinated, that's different than what you're talking about. But see, you know what Sean McDermott sounded like to me? He sounded scared. He sounded scared to have an actual opinion and just say, look, I want the whole damn team vaccinated because I want to go to work. I don't want these damn masks in our facility. But we got certain guys who don't want to get vaccinated. What do you want me to do? But instead, he got up there and went, oh, well, time is not on our side. Dude, we're months away from the NFL season. I mean, the Buffalo Bills probably have a vaccine buffet at their facility. Smoothie, banana, orange, oatmeal, creatine, vaccine. It's like all up there on the shelf. Right. Who do they consult? James Wood? Is that the team doctor? Right. And by the way, if a player has questions, here's the best part when you play for an NFL team. Man, you don't have to wait for an appointment with the team doctor. You just say, hey, I'm coming to see you. Kenny, you listened to this earlier. You said it. You wanted to punch a hole in the wall. Do I have a bad read on this? What is he talking about?
It was more or less confusing to me that he was claiming or crying like he didn't have enough time when, first of all, You knew this. You had access to the vaccine how long ago? And first of all, if you really wanted to get your players vaccinated, I'm sure there was an avenue you could have gone down. Like the NFL would be on the street corner saying, "Help me, I'm poor." They could be vaccinated right now because all people want are PSAs. They want people out there saying, "Hey, go get your damn vaccine."
But this, if you're really wondering about time, get the Johnson & Johnson shot, and you're done.
Now take all the time they had before and combine that with the amount of time that you said, the 6 weeks.
I'm saying
There's no shortage of time or vaccines. What's the problem?
You can cut that in half, though. Get the J&J shot, done.
Pretend Johnson & Johnson doesn't exist for the sake of argument.
Okay.
You get vaccinated in the next 2 weeks. You wait 6 full weeks for the second dose, right? Because you fine. I mean, I don't remember what I waited.
2 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay.
It's 2 weeks Pfizer, 3 weeks Moderna.
Okay, so even if you waited 6, it's still the 4th of July, Rico. What the hell is McDermott talking about? You're right. If Jeopardy was life, I just, what is Johnson & Johnson? Right, what is collection of words? I just wondered if anyone who heard that had a better understanding of what it is he was saying. And that's the leader of a football team that's one of the brightest defensive minds in the sport. And that's his alleged coherent thought on why the Bills might not be able to get vaccinated so they can have no masks at the facility. You figure it out. 248-539-9797, 97.1.
Sounds like you got stuck. All right. Right now, I am grateful for my new Xfinity X1 service. Xfinity X1 delivers the simplest, most complete way to access and experience all your entertainment options all on one screen. And with X1 DVR, you can watch and record up to 6 shows. Plus, this is what I like. You can start in one room and finish in another. Now, with sports going on right now, you got golf, NBA, Stanley Cup playoffs, baseball. You can track all the action with the X1 Sports app. And on top of that, let's just say you want to take a little bit of break from sports. The Tigers are breaking your heart. You want to start streaming something? Great. X1 can hook you up with that. You can watch Netflix, Amazon Prime shows. Hey, I just finished watching Jupiter's Legacy. I'm telling you, if you like superhero movies, you're going to love that 8-part series on Netflix. So, to get started, call 1-800-XFINITY, visit Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today for
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, brand new accident has popped up along US 23 heading northbound at Lee Road. You're going to find backups right around Silver Lake Road. Also pretty heavy and slow still following an earlier crash 94 eastbound between 8 and 12 Mile, and again from 14 to 16 Mile. Stop and go through the existing work zone in pockets. You're going to find that on 75 both directions, anywhere between 14 Mile and the Davison. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
St. Joe's urges all eligible members of the community to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Supplies and appointments are available. Learn more at stjoeshealth.org/vaccine. For St. Joe's, I'm Lila Lazarus.
There's never been a better time to find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Right now, new customers have a chance to win $100 in free bets when they place a $1 moneyline wager on any Stanley Cup playoffs game. If either team scores a goal in the game, you'll win $100 regardless of your bet's outcome. That is free, easy money. Think about it. One team has to score a goal, or the game's going to go on forever. Eventually, there's going to be a goal, and you're going to win. Just use bonus code TOMM100 when we make your first bet to take advantage of this offer. Get ready for the puck drops and paydays. Sign up now and discover BetMGM's boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and so much more. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use bonus code TOMM100 to win $100 in free bets if a goal is scored in any Stanley Cup playoffs game. I can tell you right now, Vito in Mount Clemens is not giving you that offer. It's always showtime at BetMGM. New customer offer, paid in free bets. Must be 21 years or older, Michigan only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers keep you up to date with what's happening in the D. This week, the unofficial start of summer is here. Check out what's happening in the D this Memorial Day weekend. For more stories like these, head over to ChevyDetroit.com.
SUV that's made for the city. Its compact size not only makes it fun to drive, but it fits into those tight spaces bigger SUVs have to pass by. And with 8 different ways to reconfigure the interior, Chevy Trax is the small, compact SUV for all your big city adventures. Hurry into your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers and lease a 2021 Trax LT all-wheel drive for just $169 a month for 39 months. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com. Leases for a 2021 Trax LT all-wheel drive for 39 months, 10,000 miles per year. For well-qualified customers with a GM lease in the household. $779 due at lease signing after all offers plus title tax and dock fees. No security deposit. Program subject to change without notice and certain restrictions may apply. See participating dealer for details. Offer ends June 1st, 2021.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. During our Memorial Day sale, save $1,000 on the new Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen, now $17.99. Only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
It's all about getting the most out of summer. And with certified refurbished from eBay, you can enjoy 100% of summer with up to 50% savings on top brands, plus a 15% off coupon through Memorial Day. So tackle your to-do list and break out the playlist with like new products from the brands you love. We're talking Bose, Works, iRobot, and more, all at up to 50% savings. And now through Memorial Day, get an extra 15% off coupon to save even more with certified refurbished. Shop Memorial Day savings at eBay today.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
Building a world-class sports station in a world-class sports city.
All right, so we're going to get a few of the ticket texts. And then earlier we did this, and if you missed it, Odyssey.com rewind. Rico, and I know Rico wants to be very humble about it. Rico has an audience with some of the decision makers on MSU football game day and stadium operations. He's got that meeting tomorrow because Tigers have a day game. And look, he's going up there, and he planned it because he knew I'd be starting vacation and I wouldn't be there to embarrass him. So we took suggestions, and then look, we're trying to get some of your ideas in there. Because let's face it, MSU has the worst game day experience in all of sports. So Rico wanted my suggestions. I have sent those to him, and he will read them momentarily. David, the tickets expert.
McDermott might be talking about waiting to make sure that the vaccine is completely effective for the duration of their season.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. No, you're making things up, guys. Second of all, it's called a booster. Just stop, just listen to what McDermott said, and then really tell me what we're doing here.
Because everybody who wants a vaccine can get a vaccine. That should be the end of the story.
Thank
there should
you.
be no more talk about it.
Right, and if your team doesn't want it, then they have to answer for it, and they'll have to fight. Here's the folly in all of it, fellas. The Bills are mandating everybody at their game's going to be vaccinated, but the players on the field won't be, but the coaches on the sidelines will be. The NFL has demanded coaches and personnel do it, or you don't get Tier 1 access, meaning you can't be around the players. The reason they don't demand the players do it is then we're talking about a collectively bargained deal. Now, do I think that's stupid? Of course I do. It's a public health measure. It's not collective bargaining. It's not like we're branding an NFT coin here. But everything is collectively bargained in these leagues. And I do believe demanding an all-in vaccine buy-in would be a bargaining chip that the league's not interested in. Carry on, James.
And to your point, I'm just going to read this. It says, why does anyone care if the Bills have masks at their facility? I'm just going to answer this. I'm sorry. I think the fans should care if they have masks at their facility because of what you just said. It's a competitive advantage to me if every player has the vaccine and you can be together, you can prepare for the season, you're there, everyone.
I think he just got stuck in no man's land and just started babbling. Just because he didn't want to have, and just was hoping that somebody would interrupt
something, and he was just like, just. But who was the GM a couple weeks ago? Didn't a GM come out in the NFL saying he would release players who weren't vaccinated because it is a liability? Who said that? What GM said that? I thought it was the Bills GM. Pull that story up, because that adds another layer to this for me. I mean, look, let's not get carried away here. I mean, by the fall, we are looking at rates of the virus that will be so low, your risk is very low. I get that. The idea is we could stamp this thing out forever if we'd all get vaccinated. We know that's not happening. Hashtag my freedoms. But if the GM of a team comes out and goes, all right, here's the deal. You are a non-essential player and you're not getting your vaccine? Oh, man, boy, doesn't that have lawsuit written all over it?
This from Yahoo Sports. Bills GM would cut players who aren't vaccinated for COVID-19. It would be an advantage.
I don't know. Sounds like maybe somebody got to him, and now he's towing the line.
But here's the best part.
On the tightrope.
Do you know who is a noted anti-vaxxer on that team? And it's one of their most important players.
Josh Allen?
Well, he's one, but he's tried to be polite about it. I'm talking about a dude that's gone to social media and gone ham. Cole Beasley. And he is their third down, first down machine. He's the slot machine. Oh, he's been very... So let me ask you a question. When the GM says, I'm going to cut players who aren't vaccinated, you ain't cutting Cole Beasley. You aren't cutting Josh Allen. Don't say it unless you're going to be about it.
Hey, Cole, I bought you this extra special ice cream cone.
The Bills are experimenting with drinkable vaccines. Drink
Tastes a
your
little
smoothie.
funny. No, it's the cookie
Drink your
dough.
smoothie.
It's the cookie dough.
Go ahead, David.
It says Indy was on the list as one of the teams not having full fans. I think Indianapolis